A quick 3-card reading for whoever needs it whenever they find it. Hi everybody, I'm Steve. This is your tarot reading for all signs. The deck I'm using today is the Everyday Witch Tarot. So let's start with the Four of Cups, which is what I have already out here for you. What great things are you busy ignoring? This card's message is that you are most likely doing just that, ignoring something that you should be paying attention to. You may be expecting great things, but don't look at just the outside of the cup, no matter how well decorated it may be. It's what's inside that counts. What appears to be just a kind of a run-of-the-mill idea could turn out to be just an absolutely wonderful experience. This weekend you may be presented with a new idea or maybe an older idea in a new form. Don't just say no, give it a chance. You may be surprised at what happens. Let's get the next card here. Seven of Pentacles. How to grow and weed your garden. No, this is not a commercial for fertilizer. Okay, you have planted the seeds and they're beginning to grow. Unfortunately, they're growing right along with some weeds. All the planting and watering are simply not enough. You need to maintain the garden if you want to make sure you have a good crop. So, what weeds, such as fear and negative ideas, do you need to get rid of? You could use part of this weekend to start pruning and weeding things out. Also, you might take a bit of time each week just to do sort of a walk through your head and make sure that nothing unwanted grows back. Let's see what our next card here is. Move everything over a bit. And what are you? You are the Knight of Swords. Come on. There we go. All right. Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords. It's about fighting. But who or what are we fighting? It's mental. Swords are mental. Remember the as above, so below motto? Well, part of that indicates that our outer life reflects our inner thoughts and our fears or our values. Therefore, conflicts that you experience in your physical outer realms of life are essentially a reflection of your inner conflicts. So you're at war with yourself, in a manner of speaking. Your inner thoughts or subconscious rejection of some parts of yourself are reflected by your response to other people and what they do, what they say. If you're unhappy with the way someone else is acting or what someone else is saying, look inside to see what about that triggered you. Your ego versus the real you is pretty much the war that's going on here. It's the common theme. And your natural desire to always be right is basically just a sign of pure ego. And that is not really someplace that we really want to go. Let's take all three together. See what I can find here. Well, I'm seeing water, or at least some form of liquid in all the cards. So your emotions are controlled and contained. Also seeing books in the first two cards. So knowledge is there for you if you'll open the books and start reading. In the third card, I'm seeing the impetuousness of the knight. Of course, knights are young, and they just kind of fly off the handle. There's water involved in this card also, but he's flying high above it, so he thinks he's risen above his emotions and is not paying any attention to them at all. He's flying off with a sword drawn, ready to do battle with something, but there's no apparent enemy except in his own head. So the take on this weekend would be, take a good look at where you are, weed out the things that are not particularly good for you, accept the opportunities that come your way, and try to stay grounded and be in touch with your emotions rather than ignoring them. That's it for the weekend. Don't forget to push the subscribe button. Have a great weekend. Thank you, and namaste.